We're doing tastiest Pokemon out of the original 151. I feel like intuitively, most likely, the most straightforward animals are most likely to be the tastiest, no? Like you grab Eevee, and that's just kind of like squirrel meat, no? Can we count out Geodude? It does not seem so tasty. How about we just consider what we might count in? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean count out? Oh, goodness. That got heckin' rasterized. How do I fix that? Any Photoshop experts in chat? Yeah, whatever. Look at that. Well, maybe we keep it small. Maybe that's what you gotta do. You pull it in. No, it still got blurred, bro. I don't know why it's getting blurred. I got no idea. Okay. We got Eevee. I think Eevee's on the docker for tasty. Slowpoke tail is canon food in Pokemon? Is that true? Slowpoke tail. Oh my god. Yeah, but this is Generation 2. The severed tails of Slowpoke. Very tasty. I mean, surely that has to rate it high. Now, are we cooking the Pokemon, chat? Or do we have to eat it raw? Like, you just have to bite into them. Because if you have to eat it raw, we probably should lean towards fish types. Cooking is allowed? Is cooking mandatory? We should make a tier list? No, we're trying to figure out who the most tasty Pokemon is. So we got Eevee, very poorly pulled in Eevee. And then let's see, who do we have else? So Slowpoke. That's not Slowpoke. Who's Slowpoke? There he is. Slowpoke tail. Interesting. Any Photoshop dudes know why it does that right there? Like when I'm moving it, it's like good. And then I'm not, and it's not. Executor. I'm down to put Executor down. Are they Gen 1? Where are they? Are they not Gen 1? They are not. Get out of here. They are? What number? What number? Or just tell me what number they are. 102? Really? That's their art? My bad. On the basis of like the art alone, there's no way these things are tasty. These aren't just eggs, you know what I'm saying? They clearly have like brains and eyes, and these are not eggs. You asking why it's blurry? Yeah, when I start moving it, it like blurs like crazy. There is no way these things are good. Chansey has an egg? Ooh. True. That egg does not have a face. Is the egg like canonically part of Chansey though? Like, is it connected to Chansey's like body? Wiki says they're seeds, not eggs. What, Executor? Or Chansey's thing? Pretty sure it's so moving it is moving. No, McFly, because the moment you stop moving, it like renders. I assure you, that's some like Photoshop setting. Okay, clearly you guys are just throwing ideas out and we have to approach this problem a different way because right now there's no objectivity to anything. You guys are just like, that Pokemon looks tasty. How do we define tasty? Properties of tastiness. I think it can be broken down into a couple things. And I think from there we can like backtrack to what's tasty. I think texture is a big thing. Texture comes into taste a lot. The smell, the appearance. This is real. Appearance actually is real. We're gonna have to come back to that though, because there's definitely, we need to figure out how to define that. But for example, there was a study done where they just like colored hamburgers, Pretty Patties style, and people disliked the ones that didn't look normal. Okay. So texture, smell, appearance. What else? Obviously the actual taste, but a lot of taste is smell. Like actual flavor. See, fruitless tech 80, that doesn't get us anywhere. What do you mean actual flavor? How do we define it such that you know whether or not you would like to eat it without having to taste it? Because we need to be able to describe the taste of the Pokemon without being able to eat the Pokemon because it's not real. It's not real. And then once we can describe the taste, we can pit them up against one another. Like if we can look at a Pokemon and be like, texture, 8 out of 10. Smell, 2 out of 10. Appearance, you know, once we can score everything, then we're going somewhere. Sweet, sour, spicy. I think that's like a preference thing, Rubio. I don't think that is necessarily... Like you might prefer something sweet or something sour, but I don't think that that necessarily makes one objectively tastier than the other. So I'm not sure it goes on the list. Strength, maybe? No. We're assuming we got the Pokemon on the plate. Cooked to perfection. The type of the Pokemon. Do you think that affects its taste? I don't think so. Maybe? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Maybe we assign a like fundamental food type to each Pokemon type. And then we go from there. What do you think? I think that makes sense. That makes so much sense. Pokemon Gen 1 types. Okay. So there's 15 different types. Let's break it down. Bug. Dragon. Electric. Fighting. Fire. Flying. Ghost. Grass. Ground. Ice. Normal. God, whatever that means. Poison. Psychic. Rock. Water. I typoed water. Okay. I think in the name of aesthetics, we do need to take the time to color each and every one of these appropriately because it'll be really visually appealing. You know what I'm saying? So let's start with simple ones like grass. Grass is green. Ice. Ice is a nice blue. Poison. Poison is generally represented as a darker green. Rock. That would be like a brown, like this. Water. That would certainly be a blue. That. Bug gives me... Like, I want green vibes. Well, what color's bug, though? Because we can't have it mesh with the other greens. Poison's purple in Pokemon? Oh, perfect. Then we can make bug light green. Grass a darker green, like poison is. And then poison's purple. Yeah. Ghost is dark purple. Thank you. I'm here for that. Fire is quite straightforward. Electric is definitely some type of like, is it orange? Yellow? Yellow. Okay. What dragon? Normal's gray. Good one. Good one. Good call. Dark blue for dragon. I'm hearing purple and dark blue. Dragon's navy blue. How's that? Be happy with that? Psychic is pink purple. Okay. Ooh, that's dangerously close to poison. It's pink. Maybe we make poison more purple. Like that. Ground. Flying is very light blue. Oh, that's fighting. Sorry. Like that. What about ground? Ground and rock seem very similar. Light brown. Okay. And now fighting. What color's fighting? Orange. Okay. Now that was definitely worth it. That's satisfying. That's satisfying. I think we right align them because they're on the right side. And I think each one of these now, we need to assign a taste category. Okay. So like a fundamental aspect of it. So fire would be spice, right? Dark type has been forgotten. Was that listed in the original types in my Google search? Dark type is not in generation 1. Not canon. Okay, so fire's probably spice, right? But there's a lot of types. So I think poison is just like, just probably bad. You know, like it just tastes bad. There's no way that's good. No, because bitterness, Lisa's shouting from the kitchen, says bitter. See, bitterness can be enjoyable in certain foods, however, and I think poison is just inherently not enjoyable. Can't send embeds? Yeah, of course. It would show up on the stream and you could like ruin the whole recording. This is a one-off. Rock should be earthy. What do you mean rock? Do you mean ground? Oh wait, no, there is rock. I'm trolling. Earthy. Water is very straightforward. Tastes like fish. I get, maybe we say something it would taste like. Rock would take like mushrooms. Fire would taste like chili. I think we need to like name a food that it would sort of taste like. Or maybe like a food category at the least. You know what I'm saying? Electric is carbonation. It's good. Flying is chicken. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Dragon is crunchy. That's not a fundamental food. That's not a fundamental food. There's no way we can go with crunchy for dragon. Now T I can get behind. Okay. Figured electric would be tangy or sour. Interesting. What do you guys think? Normal is oatmeal. Okay. Ice is mint. I like that. What does normal taste like? Oatmeal. Bland. I think it's just oats. Oats. Let's not make combination foods. You spelled psychic wrong. Thank you. What is? Yeah, got it now. Okay. Ice is ice, bruh. Have you ever straight up eaten ice? I would have to disagree because ice itself is not really a taste. You know, it's just heckin' water. And mint definitely does have icy properties to it. Mint can make your mouth feel cold. Fighting is sour Skittles? Do I hear any objections? Just sour's fine? That's too... I feel like that's too basic. Like, even now that I think about carbonation, let's call it soda. I want these to be like foods, like chili, chicken, tea, mint, oats, mushrooms, fish. Fighting a steak, beef jerky. We've got some disagreement. I would go with beef jerky. Dragon is curry. Okay. What about bug? That's just bug. Bug. Sure, ones are crickets. You're right. We should be more specific. Bug should be mushrooms? What? Mushrooms aren't a bug. Giving examples of food or taste profile. Like examples of generic foods. Like there's many types of beef jerky, many types of chicken, many types of chili, many types of soda, many types of curry. But generally speaking, a fire type Pokemon is a type of chili. Like that's how you would prepare it. You know? You know what I'm saying? Ground potatoes. That's good. Okay, now we need Psychic and Ghost. And I'm not surprised these are last. I think these would be like shrooms. You know what I'm saying? Not mushrooms, but shrooms. And then Ghost is... Oh, Just Tired is on the same wavelength with me for that. The hell would Ghost be, bro? Inedible? I think Ghost is out of the question. Okay? We definitely cannot eat Ghost-type Pokemon. It's just not going to happen. So, we now can rate a Pokemon on their texture, their supposed smell and appearance, and then, based on its type, we can sort of choose what we like the most. You know what I'm saying? So let's test this. Let's take a Pokemon. Let's consider... Where's Pikachu? I saw Raichu. There he is. There's Pikachu. Okay. Let's test this on Pikachu real quick so we can see if it works or not. So Pikachu is prepared as a soda. Canonically. So is Pikachu soda? That makes sense. That makes sense. Oops. 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 Okay. So Pikachu gets blended up into a soda, which would make his texture inherently fluid. How would Pikachu soda smell? How would it look? I think it would look quite appetizing. Let's like rate. So texture is just a drink. Texture's got to be 10 out of 10. Am I wrong? Smell is probably like, I mean, it's not going to smell as good as like, you know, a steak cooking on a pan. I personally would probably say it's going to smell like a 7 out of 10. In appearance, it's going to look good. You know what I'm saying? So we'll color code to these real quick, our scores. So Pikachu would go through the blender and produce a soda. We don't know how much water we need to combine, of course, but we make it work. I want like a physical blender. Real blender. Food blender. Thank you. No, do not open the... Bro. This one? I think this is good. Copy. Where's copy image? Where's copy image? Save as? Oh no, bro. Oh. Just give me a blender. Copy image. It's too easy. Okay. Let's get the noise out. Let's get the noise out. Professional Photoshopper is on the case. So Pikachu would go through the blender into a soda, and we'd rate it. Like, how would we rate this? Pretty highly, right? Like soda, it's not the best, almost surely, because we can find something that smells better. But now we definitely have ways to objectively score each Pokemon. So I think we just add up the totals, and that's the taste of the Pokemon. Okay, does anybody object to calling Pikachu a 27 out of 30? Does anybody object? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Seems high. Why? Which part of the analysis do you disagree with, Andy? The electricity zap you every time you take a sip? No, Pikachu is inert. He's been killed. Not like averaging the numbers together. I mean, I'm down. That's just dividing by 3. It's no different than adding them up. I think the texture would be a bit worse. Kind of thick drink if you're blending a Pokemon. Well, what if you're taking Pikachu extract? So less of a Pikachu juice and more of a essence of Pikachu inserted into a carbonated beverage. You do not think soda has a 10 in texture. Ooh. Interesting. What exactly is Pikachu extract? So imagine you took the Pikachu and instead of blending, you squeezed him really hard. Like snake Pokemons can use bind. You know what I'm talking about? Where they squeeze really hard. When you squeeze like that, I'm sure some Pikachu juice would like slurp out of them. And that is essence of Pikachu. And then from that, you can extract flavor via like a very fine like mesh. And you can make Pikachu concentrate. Yeah. You press them. Like soda syrup. Yeah. Yeah, just add water. So you guys, what are we disagreeing with? Texture, smell, appearance. Let's assume the sake of Pikachu here that it is a soda. It's not like a juice. We've turned him into a soda. Like it's mostly water. You say he'd be a sour kind? No, Mufasi, we've already been over this. We've been objective. Electric type is just a soda. Sourness is just not in the equation. Unless you maybe had a poison type. Is better textures than fluid? Not if you're thirsty. Couldn't you have something 10 out of 10 for texture, smell, and appearance, but still have subpar taste? I think if it's 10 out of 10, texture, smell, appearance, and the taste category is appealing, that's as far as we can take it, Andy, without actually really tasting the Pokemon. And since we can't genuinely taste the Pokemon, I think that level of theoretical discussion is just simply pointless. We're trying to guess at what the tastiest Pokemon is. We can't be like, oh, but you don't know how Pikachu tastes for real. Yeah, no shit. We can't eat Pikachu, Andy. So we can't bring taste into the equation. We have to think about all of the other possible metrics and just score based off that and then just gamble. Because there's no guarantee that Pikachu tastes any worse or better than Raichu. Who knows? Maybe Raichu could be the most delicious heckin' essence of nectar of the gods known to man, while Pikachu's gross. But we don't know. So we need to score on qualities that we can measure, like the texture and the appearance, and the fact that Pikachu would definitely be a soda. It's okay, Andy. I hope that makes sense, Andy. We just can't bring Pikachu's taste into it, which is why saying, well, maybe he's sour is pointless. Maybe he is, but we don't know. And so we should just assume he's a soda. And how much do we like soda that smells this much? Like, should smell count as much as appearance? Seems kind of weird. Ooh. Well, I think it depends who's eating. Are we blind? I'm assuming we assume that we're not blind, because otherwise appearance is rendered inert as well. So I think, yeah, we need to figure out multipliers here. I would agree that smell has the biggest multiplier. Like almost, maybe we'll say a 2x multiplier for smell. Because if something smells like poop, then you don't want to eat it, no matter how good it looks. Generally. Except for cheese. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. There's a lot of things that smell bad, but you still eat. Are we sure we want to give it a 2x multiplier? Hot dogs are gross because they're rubber? No, hot dogs are objectively good because a large majority of humans eat them. You have to leave your personal taste preferences out of this discussion. We need to talk about in aggregate. And in aggregate, people like hot dogs. So hot dogs are therefore not gross. In aggregate, people do not like to eat poop. So therefore, poop is gross. Okay, that makes sense? The more people who would eat a certain thing, the tastier it is. That's that. So like escargot is less tasty than hot dogs by that metric, just because less people would eat escargot. Even if you personally think it's better than hot dogs. I don't care what you personally would rate them. I care what humanity as a whole would consume on a day-to-day basis. So that's where appearance also comes into play, because escargot looks ugly. And that stops a lot of people from eating it. Hyperion, those are like faked. So I think we have to leave all Nathan Fielder videos out of it, because that's all just comedy. That's not real content. I'm sorry if I just told you Santa wasn't real, but those videos are not real. So yeah, see, Y Crew, you just made an incredibly worthless point. You're like, oh, I'd rather have escargot over chicken. That doesn't matter. What matters is what the majority of people would rather have, and they'd rather have chicken over escargot, which makes chicken tastier than escargot. You think we should speculate on taste once we have a top 5? Would they though? We need a poll. If you think we need a poll to tell if people would prefer chicken or escargot, I'm gonna heckin' time you out right now for going off rails with the most L take I've ever heard. There's no world you even think that's correct, Y Crew. That's insane. I think it's definitely safe to assume more people would want chicken than escargot if given the choice. And if you want to challenge me on that, you're not welcome here, because you're clearly just trying to fight for no reason. Settle it and smash. You promise you're not? Trust me, Y Crew. That's insane. Chicken is one of the most globally consumed foods. Wouldn't the texture of something pull you away even after smelling it? I think we gotta move forwards. Let's remove the smell multiplier now that I've thought about it more. And we need to start rating other Pokemon and then comparing head to head. Let's take, like, of all the types, what do you think would be the most enjoyable? So soda for sure. So we've got Pikachu. Beef jerky is certainly good. fish is good. So let's get Magikarp out here. Unless somebody has a different fish Pokemon they think would be superior, but I think Magikarp is as cut and dry as it gets here. You know what I'm saying? Feebas? What number? I don't see Feebas. Remember, we just have the original 151. Yeah, Magikarp. Magikarp's too easy? Man, it's just a COD? What do you mean too easy? We're not about making things arbitrary difficult here. We're just trying to find the tastiest fish. Or Pokemon, sorry. Sorry, the dogs are barking. Man's literally a carp? What's bad about that? If anything, that's safe. If in a world where... Let's pretend I locked you in a room and I said, you need to pick one Pokemon right now, and then I'm going to make you eat it. Are you really telling me that you're going to be like, nah, Magikarp's boring, dude. He's just a COD. Nah, bro, you're picking Magikarp immediately because it's safe. All the other ones could kill you, man. You're not going to be like, yo, feed me some goddamn Pikachu, please. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, true. His name is not Magic Cod. It's Magikarp. You're allergic to fish, you pass, but you get your point? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Even being allergic to fish, you might pick Magikarp when you think about it. Okay. So he's fish. This much we know. Texture of Magikarp. Can we assume he's served as sushi? So instead of fish, I think we're going to say sushi. And the texture of sushi is generally quite good. Why not prepared? Prepared versus sushi. Oh, you guys are divided? One sec. I don't have like a definitive take on this, so I think we should poll. Yes for cooked, no for sushi. Oh, this is close. Wow. I personally would vote sushi as well. Ooh. Sushi wins. Sushi wins. For all or just Magikarp? For Magikarp. But carp is a nasty sushi? Personal opinion. Personal opinions have to stay out of this. Do people eat carp sushi frequently? I think yes. No? Google time. I don't know. They're saying 47% of sushi in LA is mislabeled as the wrong fish. Carp. Oh. Well, this is just sensationalist. This is just sensationalist. Personal experience was labeled out, but carp is a very bone-heavy fish. Well, I mean, I'm assuming we could take the bone out. I think it's pretty much agreed that this would not be a 10 out of 10 texture then. 6 out of 10? Appearance could be high. Sushi looks good. Sushi looks good, you know, like you look at sushi and you're like, that looks good. Smell? What do you think? Like, people don't like the smell of fish, but some people really do like the smell of fish. And I think sushi, I think we'll give it an 11 out of 10 on appearance, just because like appearance is a large portion of sushi. it's like that is a large majority of the entire art of sushi. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's scoring lower than Pikachu Soda. How do we objectively score these? How do we poll 1 through 10? Straw poll, and we'll average. I think this is what we actually do, and we'll redo Pikachu Soda as well. Pikachu Soda texture. This is what we have to do. We have to poll it. There's just no way. There's no way we can do this without scientific backing. We'll get an aggregate opinion. We're starting with Pikachu Soda. I'm gonna delete all of my random numbers that I just invented, and instead we're gonna crowd fund them because that's more accurate and less subjective. So everyone go vote on Pikachu Soda texture real quick. Okay. Eight. Perfect. Now, how do I make another poll? I just have to redo it. I was gonna make another. That's fair. So the texture of Pikachu Soda is 8. Smell. One, two. Oh, ranking poll. What is this? Oh no, that's where you order them. That's dumb. Okay, create poll. Smell. Smell of Pikachu. Right here. Pikachu Soda. And then I'm going to already start making the next one. Pikachu Soda. This would be, what's the last one? Appearance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah. Yeah. All right, vote on your Pikachu Soda. What's the scale? Out of 10. Out of 10. 10 being best smell ever. 1 being worst smell ever. Okay. We're getting a 10 on appearance. This is soda. And we're between 5 and 7 on smell. Tied, so we'll give it a 6. A 6. A 10. Now that is an objective score of Pikachu Soda. Perfect. Now we can go on to Magikarp Sushi. Sushi texture. Okay. Share. I take the average of all scores to the most voted because that's really mathematically intense. That's really complicated, and given we have to do a bunch of Pokemon, let's be real. That's insane. Because I'd have to take a heckin' weighted average. Somebody in the YouTube comments will do it, okay? Smell. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll get help on the future straw polls, but I'm going to do the last one for sushi. Appearance. We're going to poll Sushi appearance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Doing it out of 5, then doubling the number would be more efficient. But it'd be, yeah, highly accuracy lossy. Okay, the texture, 10 on sushi. That's what I'm saying. Oh, this is Pikachu Soda still. Magic sushi smell right here. Show results. 6. And then the appearance. A lot of 10s. So this would clearly mean, objectively, if you didn't know which either tasted like, given 100 people, more people are choosing to try Magic Sushi than Pikachu soda. That's it. That's it. Okay. So now we've got a benchmark. We now can compare other Pokemon to our current winner. Any proposals? Any proposals? Who can beat Magikarp? It has to be Gem 1. Gem 1 Pokemon. And for the sake of saving me time, can you guys like put the number of the Pokemon next to your guess? I'm gonna do Charmander or Charizard. It doesn't really matter. Charizard looks cooler. Okay. So Charizard is a chili. Do you think he's any type of chili or just chili? And can I have a mod already preparing the polls? So we need to vote on the texture, the smell, and appearance of Charizard chili. Do you want to eat your favorite Pokemon? That's out of the question. It's already on a plate in front of you and you've got to choose between two. And we're trying to evaluate what the masses would prefer to pick. That's it. Yeah, I'm trying to make it you just react to the message with a 1 through... how do you react 10 though? Is there a 10 emoji? 100 emoji. 100 emoji is a 10. No, use the 100 emoji. So yeah, you can literally just... Oh, I'll do it. Charizard, chili, texture. You just react to that. Oh, there is a 10 emoji. But you're splitting the votes now, though. All right, yeah, just use the 10 emoji. If you voted 100, like, I'm going to remove that reaction. Are you concerned with people voting more than 1 in reaction? How about I'll check the reactions in 1 minute, and if you voted twice on any of them, I'll ban you. I'll check. If you're out here double voting during this highly serious discussion, you're gone. You're gone. Okay. So texture, we're looking, it's a close race between 10 and 8. Keeping my eye on you guys. 10 wins. Smell? Looking like 10 again? Damn, you guys are chili fans. I feel that. And then appearance of an 8. That makes sense. Chili's not the most visually appealing. I'm surprised you rated that high. I'm not gonna lie. I think chili looks gross, but this is why we crowdfund it. Talk about what Charizard smells like, right? No, he's a fire type. Is this not just rating the qualities of generic chili and not Charizard chili? But how would we rate the qualities of Charizard chili? Andy, how would we know if Charmander chili and Charizard chili are any different? We wouldn't. So I think at the end of the day, the answer to this question is going to be fire type Pokemon are the tastiest. You know, it's turning into what type would you want to try the most? And then maybe we can talk about like what the most visually appealing fire type Pokemon is. No way chili smells like a 10 out of 10 for most people. Hey, man. Numbers don't lie. If you're in the YouTube comments and you just agree, you better show up next time and have your voice be heard. You here for number 16, Pidgey Chicken. Say less. Pidgey Chicken coming up on the docket. Okay. We have to rescore. I feel like you guys are biased towards scoring quite high. I hear like chili. I love it. Boiled chicken, fried, or grilled? Good question. I think we'd want to fry Pidgey. Yeah, fried Pidgey nuggies. Fried Pidgey nuggies. And then texture, smell, appearance. I wrote Pidgeot. I'm crying. The letter's right next to the Y, and then I copy pasted, man. Pidgey. This is about to be straight 10s just for the memes. I mean, I'm not sure about memes. It's nuggies. I personally would really want to try Pidgey nuggies. And I think if you disagree that a large majority of people would want to do that, I think you're coping. You can't tell me that nuggies look anything good. It's just brown blobs. I would agree that if I were a human that just appeared out of thin air and I'd never once before tried any food, that nuggies might not look appetizing. However, I, like many other humans on the planet, have eaten many nuggies and they've become very appealing. Ain't no way Pidgey nuggies smell and appearance 10 out of 10? Really? I think so. All right, the smell is tied between 10 and 6 for an average of 8. The others are clear 10s. So Pidgey nuggies are tied with Charizard chili. Interesting. Tastiest Pokemon? We're making the thumbnail right now. That's how the discussions go. We always do it in a Photoshop doc and then it just turns into the thumbnail. Isn't that 17 head? Why'd I put a star next to appearance, chat? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Engler crab? Okay, but at this point, the thumbnail's like really good. So. We almost like can't add anything more. Do Kingler crab for us, but don't include it in the thumbnail? Bet. How's it prepared? Is it just crab? Someone run the poll. Run the poll. Oh, that's lit. That callback call is OP. People are voting. Let's see. You said Pidgey smell, dog. You ruined it. Crab texture? That's a resounding 10 out of 10. I feel like crab now has to go in the thumbnail because you guys are voting hard on him. What number is he? $98. There he is. See, in the thumbnail, we can just be like, delicious. Because you guys clearly are leaning towards crab, and I think that makes sense. Maybe we don't even need the... We'll just make them glow a bit. We gotta put this up here. Okay. What do you think? Valid? Valid thumbnail? I think this discussion was quite productive. I think we're all in agreement that if we couldn't genuinely taste them beforehand, crab number 98 is most likely to be the tastiest Pokemon of the original 151. Most likely to be the most palatable, but we don't know. But did crab score a 6 in smell? I thought I was getting all 10s. Am I wrong? This is Pidgey smell. You never ran the crab smell over. Papa Peepee, you scuffed. You never did the smell poll. Get the Pidgey smell. People voted on Pidgey smell. Join, what's going on? Oh, we're rating tastiest Pokemon. Thought people would put it together. Papa Pee Pee, even if one person failed to put it together, you're soiling the data pool. We have to rerun the smell because if that's the case, then we have to move Pidgey up. It'll be a tie with Charizard, which would be kind of annoying. Is he at a 10 in smell though? Really? What has he got? Oh! It won by 1. Oh my god, you're right. And Kingler got a 6. You guys are onto something. Now it's tied again? Too late. It's too late. That person's chance to bet has come and gone. Crab has lost the fight. Pidgey Nuggets. Have won. We never did Kingler spell. Yeah. Rerun the poll for smell of Kingler. Papa PP. What in the world? Oh, we're talking about which Pokemon's the tastiest, Brad. Welcome. Right now, there's heavy debate between whether or not Pidgey Chicken Nuggies truly have won or Crab. What's going on the right-hand side? What are you talking about? Brad, I have no idea what you can see. I just got my screen share here. Crickets bug. Oh, so to be objective, we had to sort of take each type of Pokemon and figure out how it would sort of most likely be prepared. Because otherwise, like, what are we going to do? Who's just nervous? He's going to have to admit his community voted for Pidgey Chicken Nuggies. I mean, I'm spinning up a separate YouTube channel for these, which I'm not going to advertise at all. And so it will have 3 subscribers. I'll link the video in this channel after I upload it, and that's it. And we're recording 1 a week on Wednesdays. Oh, moving forward, by the way, to submit ideas, you will no longer use that channel. You'll use this Woohoojin Theories forums, and you will 5-head react to the ones that you like. And then when comes next week, I will find the one with the biggest 5 heads and we will pick. Okay? Use this forum. Kingler Crab smell. You guys just want to mess with me now. There's no way. All right, Crab wins. Crab wins. Crab wins. Okay. Crab is the tastiest. Why is Pikachu soda? What do you mean? Because electric type? You'd imagine like carbonation is quite electric. The emotions you feel from both are at least somewhat comparable. And if you disagree, then you should have been here when we decided on that. Make sure you show up on time next time, Brad, or else you won't be involved in these important discussions. That decision's already been made. Anyways, I think we've wrapped this up. Crab is the winner once again. If you want to be able to drive the discussion, make sure you show up on time for the next one, which I will schedule. Great event. Stage channel. Theories. Woohoojin Theories. Episode 2. Next Wednesday at noon Pacific. This will go up on YouTube now. You guys are happy with Crab. Are you gonna get a YouTube link? I'll put it in here once I upload it. I've got to make the channel and everything. Thank you everybody for showing up to episode 1. I'll catch you next time, or I'll see you for my normal content if this wasn't your shit. Peace out.